back comment for me. Not the comments. Where's the private chat? Studio chat. It was hot. Can you hear my fan?
Oh.
Hey, we are live. No intro. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Fly Nubian Money, where we help you master your mindset and maximize your money. Today, we're talking about the rise in women choosing career over family. Recent projections from Morgan Stanley highlight that by 2030, nearly 45% of women between 25 and 44 years old in the United States will be single and childless. They might as well have just said barren, god dang, prioritizing their career over starting families. In this episode, we'll explore the driving factors behind this shift, the cultural changes supporting women's financial independence, and the potential impact this trend will have on society, the economy, and future generations. We'll also examine how these shifts are reshaping relationships, family dynamics, and gender roles. But here's the question: how will this shift affect the future of relationships, family dynamics, and gender roles? Specifically, we're going to break it down for Black people, specifically in the Black community. What does this mean and what does this look like? Today, I am joined by some dope queens. I have Shalay here with me today, CEO of Vital Source Realty. Throwing all my words together. We have Dr. Sabrina Edmond Williams, educator, author, investor. And we have Aisha, you can put your stuff in there. Aisha Verzi, financial expert, financial services expert, just got back from a retreat. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here and joining us on today. We're going to start out with our first video so we can get into this conversation really well. Actually, before we get to the first video, let's just talk about the numbers. Let's just talk about that first. When you hear by 2030, nearly 45% of women between 25 and 45 years old in the U.S. will be single and childless, what do you think of that, Shalay? Like when you first hear it, what's your first thought?
My first thought is, where are they getting these numbers and who are they surveying? I always a little funny about some stats sometimes and where it's coming from. So 45%, half of all women, but okay.
I know, yeah, because as a researcher, I recognize stats are very skewed. It just always depends on who are you talking to and who are you asking, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Sabrina, what about you? When you heard these stats, what were your first thoughts?
Wow. And I'm not sure that I find that hard to believe. I know you have to look at the source for the stats, but when I look around and I see what's going on right here in my community, I'm in Jackson, Mississippi, and I pick up my phone every day and I see there's been another shooting, another drive-by, something else has happened that has taken some of our Black males, away from us, then I can't really say I'm surprised in our community. So are those statistics just for us or are they in general?
Well, and they're regarding prioritizing their careers over starting families, because when you throw those elements in it, that's a whole nother can of worms. We start talking about the availability of men. Aisha, what are your thoughts when you hear these stats? 25 to 44 will be single, prioritizing their career over family.
Yeah, I felt the same. I said, wow, that's a large number, but I wasn't surprised. Morgan Stanley has put out this report many years back. Actually, they started putting out because they always start preparing for all the statistics already, because they're projecting years and years ahead, so they can know how to start shifting investment strategies. So something that I've learned a long time ago already. And even around me, like Dr. Sabrina was saying, most of the women I see are prioritizing their career, going to school, and delaying getting married later and later. And so it's really around us. Even in my family, I can see that. So I won't be surprised, because just around me, just seeing what I'm seeing, it will make sense